Hello, we're going to take a look at finding the reciprocal. If you have not found the answers for these reciprocals, pause the video, use a clean sheet of paper, number a space for your area using A through L. So, again, if you have not found your reciprocals for A through L, pause the video, go ahead and find those answers, and we'll take a look at the review together. So, how do you find the reciprocal of a fraction? To find the reciprocal of a fraction, you're going to switch the numerator and the denominator of the fraction. So, we see the parts of a fraction. We know the top number is our numerator, and the bottom number is our denominator. So when we're finding the reciprocal, we are going to make our numerator our denominator and our denominator our numerator. So this is what I like to call a flip. We're going to flip this fraction. So let's look at A, 5/8. So we're going to find the reciprocal of 5/8. We're going to switch our numerator and denominator of the fraction. We're going to flip, so we will now have 8/5. 8/5 is the reciprocal for A. Letter B, 1/2. If we were going to find that reciprocal, it would turn into 2/1. We were able to flip it. Our numerator became our denominator, and our denominator became our numerator. Then we have C, 7/16. 16 will now become our numerator, and 7 will be our denominator. We just flip the fraction 7/16 in order to form our reciprocal. D, for D, we're going to find the reciprocal for 2/3. We're going to turn our denominator into our numerator, and our numerator into our denominator, which gives us 3/2. Letter E, we have the fraction 3/4. We're going to flip 3/4, which is going to change that to 4/3 is our reciprocal for 3/4. Again, we made our numerator our denominator and our denominator our numerator. So we went ahead and flipped our fraction. F, 3/10 becomes 10/3 is our reciprocal for 3/10. Remember, when you're finding the reciprocal, you are making that fraction into 1, because 3 times 4 would give you 12, and 4 times 3 would give you 12, which is a total of 1. So when you multiply the fraction by that fraction's reciprocal, it will be equal to 1. So now let's take a look at the bottom portion. If you have not found answers for G through L, pause the video, find those answers before resuming the video. So here we're going to find the reciprocal of a mixed number. When you are finding the reciprocal of a mixed number, you are going to multiply the whole number by the denominator. You're going to add the product to the numerator to make an improper fraction, then switch the numerator and denominator. So we're going to turn our mixed numbers into improper fractions and then find our reciprocal. So our first fraction mixed number on G is 3 5/8. I'm going to multiply 3 times 8. I'm going to add 5 more. That will give me 29. I'm going to keep my denominator. So now my reciprocal I can find, which is 8/29. Awesome. We're going to do the same for H. We have the mixed number 2 7/10. We are going to multiply and add to find that improper fraction. 2 times 10 is 20, plus 7 more is 27/10. We keep that same denominator. Now I can find my reciprocal by flipping that numerator and denominator. My denominator becomes my numerator, and my numerator becomes my denominator in my flip. So you see my flip there to find that reciprocal. Letter I, 1 and 5 6. I'm going to first turn my mixed number into an improper fraction by multiplying and adding. That gives me 11 as my numerator, 6 is my denominator, and if I'm going to find the reciprocal, I'm going to flip, which makes that 6 11ths. We're moving on to J, where we have the mixed number 5 and 4 fifths. I'm going to first turn my mixed number into an improper fraction by multiplying and adding. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 4 more will give me 29. I'm going to keep my denominator of 5, and now they're asking me to find the reciprocal, which means I'm going to flip my improper fraction, which will give me 5 and 29. 5 over 29. All right, and K, we have 2 and 3/15. I'm going to find my improper fraction, which will be 33 over 15. To find that reciprocal, I'm going to flip, which gives me a final answer of 15 over 33. L, 4 and 5/12. I'm going to find my improper fraction by multiplying and adding, which will give me 53/12. You said it. I'll need to flip to find that reciprocal. So 12 over 53 is my final answer for L. I hope you enjoyed finding the reciprocals today. If you had some errors, feel free to go back and look at any of the videos on Canvas, or even rewind this video to double check. See you tomorrow.